everybody, to the brand new Hillsdale Municipal Airport Terminal. Woohoo! We are delighted to have so many people come out and just visit, and on this gorgeous day, we're very, very lucky to have Mother Nature participating with us today. We are going to start out with the national anthem, and then we're going to give it, I'm going to do a few thank yous, and then we're going to give it to our radio personnel, Bob Flynn. So are you ready? Please join us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We've got some guys flying over. Hold on. Where are they? Right behind us. Okay.
Where are they?
The newly retired after today airport manager of Hillsdale Airport, and I've seen so much growth. Believe it or not, I was here in 1963 at the grand opening of the airport in the first place. My first airplane ride back then. So this is a second home to me, and I've seen such wonderful progress. And this terminal is a symbol of progress and a start of a brand new story. And I'm excited to see the brand new story. I'm going to start with lots and lots of thank yous, so hang in there. And if I forget somebody, I'm sorry, but it's been a long day. I'd like to first start out with Dave Mackey. He's the city manager. And Dave and I spent lots and lots and lots and lots of time together in lots of meetings to get this building come to fruition. And he's been a great supporter of me and of this airport. I also would like to thank the federal, state, and local officials, the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, MDOT Aero, Michigan Department of Transportation Aeronautics Division, our RS&H, our aeronautical engineers, which I could never live without. I call them every week. What am I supposed to be doing today? Tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. AR Concepts, they are the architect of this beautiful building, and Michigan gave them an award for it, and Shirley is here today. Callaward Group out of Kalamazoo is our contractor for the terminal building. We also have some subcontractors that were local: AA Landscaping, Brayman Roofing, Stewart's Water Well Service. Du Bois Trucking and Excavating was the contractor for the parking lot. And that, we can't walk on that yet. The Sheehan Foundation gave us a generous donation, which we use for furniture. The Civil Air Patrol, they've been parking planes and helping us for years and doing our color guard today. The Unforgettables, that's us. Even though everybody will say, what's the name of your group again? We're the the unforgettables, Patty and Sue, for doing the national anthem, and we're going to do a couple quick songs at the end, the Armed Force Medley and a Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. Maybe, if Patty has a voice. Matt Sheely and his friends just did the flyover, and Matt is a tenant here. My mom is up here from Naples, Florida. She came in. She is the oldest living pilot that used to fly out of this airport. After they built this airport in '63, both my mom and my dad got their license out here. So I read comic books over there on the floor while they got us ready to go flying, and which is how I got my start out here. And she is part of the 99s Women's Pilots Association and has the president of the 99s here as well. I'd like to thank my husband, Eric Moore, for putting up with all the stress of building this airport. Oh, there he is. He's over there. And all the support, and he loves aviation and loves this airport as well. Our new airport manager, Travis, where did he go? He's around here somewhere. There he is. He's going to do a great job. He's been so good to me in helping to do the transition. And along with his co-workers, Josh and Jason, they did a great job getting the airport ready. I'd also like to thank the tenants and the customers, or the past co-workers that used to work here to get the airport looking so nice. All my friends and family for their kind words and their wonderful support. And now I hand it over to Bob Flynn, City Council member and retired radio personnel.
Woo!
Thank you, Ginger. Thank you, ladies. We look forward to hearing the rest of the songs. Drink lots of lemon. So, quick show of hands. How many of you had a prescription filled at Ross Drugs? Really? Okay, more than I thought. I figured 2 people. That's Ginger's family.
We're old.
Yeah, I know, we are. So, but that proves how long they've been in this town. That proves how long she has been around the area helping out. And this airport, which actually started, for those of you who are newer to this area and did not raise your hand, the airport actually started behind Hillside Lanes, the bowling alley out of Mechanic Street. That hill used to be the airport, and then they would just come off the hill, and then when they landed, they kind of hoped and prayed they were higher than the hill when they were coming westbound. So, but in '63, as Ginger mentioned, it moved out here. And yes, for the longest time, it was a recreational airport. Private pilots would come out and use it, go flying around, take the family, take their friends, and that's what it was for. But there was a point in time when the folks at the airport and the folks with the city of Hillsdale decided this could be so much more. And as you look around today, that's the word, this. This is what can happen when people work together toward a common goal. How can we improve the city's airport? How can we improve getting people to the city? How can we work at getting more people to Hillsdale instead of to Jackson, to Ann Arbor, to Lansing, even to Coldwater? Why do they have to go there? Why can't they come here? The first step was, let's expand the runway. So they added, what, an extra 1,000 feet? An extra 1,000 feet so that bigger planes could land here, more planes could land here, and land here safely. Then let's look at how we can improve our technology, improve our lighting, improve the signaling. They did that. Then let's look at how we can get more business in. Not just recreational flyers, but more business in. They did this. This is a good thing for our area. This is a good thing for the tri-state region. Again, why send people elsewhere and have them come to Hillsdale and then they look around going, oh, we could have been over here, we could have been over there. Start them here. And let them see that this is a wonderful place to live, work, do business, raise a family. And yes, Hillsdale College uses this airport, and we appreciate the college using the airport. They bring in a lot of important people, not just Mr. Sajak, to the airport. However, Bridgecraft Corporation in Jonesville uses this airport to go in and out, to bring customers in, to bring business people in to our airport. When Meyer was looking to come to Hillsdale, they flew into this airport and only had to go a couple of miles to see their property instead of having to drive a half hour, 45 minutes. Other businesses use this airport to start here and move out. That only bodes well for our area. I spent 46 years, and I know Julie's out there somewhere, and she can vouch. The last thing you want is the federal government showing up. Because I spent 46 years in radio, and the last thing you wanted was the FCC showing up, because it wasn't any good. And the same with the FAA. I don't know if our friend from the FAA is here today. You know, if an FAA agent shows up at your airport, normally there's an investigation. You know, but that didn't happen. The FAA, years ago, in conjunction with hard work from the city and from Ginger, said, okay, why is this blonde-haired woman pestering us so much for our money when we could give it somewhere else? But through due diligence, hard work, dedication between Ginger and the rest of the city officials, the FAA said, okay, we'll give you a few bucks, show us what you can do. And they did. And then the FAA would come and go, oh, you did what you said you were going to do. And it's wonderful. And then they went back again and said, well, if you gave us this much, how about giving us a little more? And they did, with the caveat, you got to use it for this, and we want it done this way, you know, because it's the government. And they did. And then the people from the FAA come out and they go, this is nice. This is pretty cool. What else do you need? I mean, you know, in their way of saying that. But through years and years and years of hard work, diligence, and a little bit of schmoozing, because, you know, it's the government, we've got this. And this is just the start, okay? I have been accused, and I don't want to make this all about me, because it's not, but I've been accused over the past year of looking at this area through rose-colored glasses and being too positive. What's wrong with that? You know, there's too much negativity. This is a positive thing for our area. Yes, maybe many of you standing here won't use the airport for whatever, but it's here for those who do need it. And it's an economic tool that we can now say, hey, maybe folks in northern Indiana, northern Ohio, might want to use our airport because they don't have anything down there. You know, why not bring them here? Start them here, and then maybe we're the spot where people fly into and go, oh, well, instead of driving to Angola, or instead of driving down to Wasion, we kind of like Hillsdale. Maybe we'll change our mind, and we'll be based out of here. This is a good thing. This woman busted her hump for years and years and years to get this to where we are today. But as Ginger told me earlier this week, again, it's not just all about her. Every department in the city has helped with this as well. The county has helped with this as well. The state has helped with this as well. The federal government has helped with this as well. We should all be very, very proud of our airport and very, very proud of the things that are coming because of this airport. And there wouldn't be all these people standing here right now if you didn't believe the same thing. So we thank you all for coming. We thank you all for being a part of the Hillsdale Municipal Airport. And if I could have, who? Mr. Hamilton? Mr. Hamilton here is the director of the Civil Air Patrol here in Hillsdale. And Mr. Hamilton, well, his wife, actually, Cassie, would like to make a special presentation at this time.
Cassie is the commander. Thank you, ma'am. The Civil Air Patrol presents a certificate of appreciation to Ginger Moore for her expansive, invaluable service, initiating and supporting the growth and well-being of our squadron and benefiting the Hillsdale community. As Hillsdale Municipal Airport Manager, her enduring and outstanding personal dedication to growing the aviation community especially among Hillsdale's youth and through Civil Air Patrol programs. Ginger has brought great credit upon herself, Michigan's aviators, and the Hillsdale community. She has most significantly extended enviable characteristics she exemplifies. Thank you. Thank you to the very special mom for giving her those characteristics and directly contributing in word and deed to enriching hundreds of our area youth in flight, aerospace, and STEM education. Mr. Flynn, please, you're not done. I'm choking up already. And I need a little help with the next part of this. Because where did it go? Okay. She's going to mark it in.
Could we have First Lieutenant Hamilton report? We are getting ready to present what is known as the Brigadier General Billy Mitchell Award. The Brigadier General Billy Mitchell Award honors a fearless pilot whose patriotism, foresight, and tenacity surpassed the ridicule he faced. The father of the independent Air Force, Billy Mitchell led an aerial bombing demonstration resulting in the sinking of the surplus German battleship Off Friesland in 1921. The Navy had said such a feat would be impossible, and the Army remained skeptical toward air power. Mitchell continued his all-out public campaign for air power, even facing court-martial for his persistence. He knew that in the new aeronautical era, military air power, operating independently of ground and sea forces, needed to be the first line of defense. Not until World War II did the full U.S. military establishment realize how right he was. After the Allied victory, and by a special act of Congress, Mitchell was posthumously awarded a gold medal. With General Mitchell as the role model, cadet officers know that speaking truth to power is a moral duty. The Mitchell Award marks the completion of Phase 2 of the Civil Air Patrol Cadet Program, recognizing sustained excellence in all 4 areas of cadet life: leadership, aerospace, fitness, and character. Further, Mitchell cadets must have passed comprehensive examinations on leadership and aerospace topics and have completed a week-long encampment immersing them in a challenging core values and STEM environment. The U.S. Air Force respects Mitchell Award recipients' accomplishments. Mitchell cadets who enlist in the Air Force enter the service at the advanced grade of E3, Airman First Class. The service also looks favorably upon Mitchell cadets when evaluating AFROTC and Academy applicants. Once a cadet earns the Mitchell Award, he or she becomes a cadet officer, is promoted to the grade of cadet second lieutenant, and is challenged to lead and serve junior ranking cadets while continuing to develop into a dynamic American and aerospace leader. So Ginger, congratulations on being the recipient of the Billy Mitchell Award and the Civil Air Patrol Certificate of Appreciation. Now, the one question I know that everybody is asking out there, because it's been driving them nuts since 1963, and you and Travis would know that it's your day, so you can answer. What does KJYM stand for? Because if you don't know, those are the call letters out here at the Air Force. So, what does KJYM stand for?
It stands for Kilo Juliet Yankee Mike. That's the Juliet Yankee Mike is the 3-letter identifier of Hillsdale Airport, just like DTW is for Detroit. It's just the identifier they gave us. Not HIL. I'm sorry, someone else probably already had that.
Well, congratulations on well-deserved awards. When did you start flying? How old were you when you first got behind or in the pilot seat, I should say?
I was 21. Yep, I got all my ratings before 1980, and then I started flight instructing back then.
And time is money for the helicopter. If he's not flying, he's not making money, so we understand. And I just wanted to ask, I know you've flown a lot of different aircraft. What's the largest aircraft you've ever flown?
I flew the Falcon 50, which is a three-engine jet on 3 engines on the tail. Wow.
Did you ever consider Delta, American, United, anything like that?
I did, but back then they didn't hire women. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get my foot in the door.
Really? Okay, cool. The coolest aircraft you've ever flown? The neatest one that you've ever flown?
Oh gosh, I'd say the Falcon 50 again. That's a gorgeous airplane.
And if you could, just to kind of recap what I said earlier, could you give us, just kind of off the top of your head, some of the people that use this airport so that people understand that this is an everybody airport?
Well, we have, our hangars are full of smaller aircraft with tenants. We have AT&T hangars, they're full. We have a big hangar that you all had breakfast in. We've had that rented out to jets in the past. Right now it's going to a maintenance facility. We have the other large hangar, has a large twin in there. We have, like you said, the college has all kinds of businesses that come in. We have Ritzcraft that comes in, we have Myers that comes in, and different ones from, gosh, we have ambulances, you know, helicopters, some are just airplanes from different hospitals. But there's so many more. I don't always know their names because we try to let them be anonymous when they come in.
The one thing that is a positive for our area is the amount of jet fuel that you've been selling since you've expanded the airport. And you've been making some pretty good money on jet fuel.
Oh yeah, we've been selling like 50,000 gallons of Jet A year.
And how much a gallon?
I don't know, did Travis?
Travis, what are we getting for a gallon of jet fuel nowadays? No, just how much we getting? So don't complain about your $2.85 for your car, because $6.87, and you take that $6.87 and you multiply it by 50,000 gallons, that's a pretty good chunk of change for the city and the city's airport. So thank you very much. So ladies, enough of the boring stuff. People came to hear you sing.
Testing.
So what's first?
Testing. Maybe turn it on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. This is Patriots Day weekend when we celebrate our veterans, our active military, and our first responders. And we've been doing this out here for 10 years now to thank you so much for your service. So we are going to sing the Armed Force Service Medley, and we'd love to honor all of you who have served in the military, like my son back there was in the Marines.
Raise your hand if you served in the particular units. So here's the Coast Guard marching song, we sing on land or sea. Through surf and storm and howling gale, high shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our guide, our fame and glory to fight, to save, or fight to die. I, Coast Guard, we are for you, for you. Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college shores, we sail at break of day, 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 day. Through our last night on shore, drink to the fall, until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage home. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battle on the land as on the sea. admiration for the nation. We're the finest ever seen, and we glory in the title of United States Marine. Over hill, over dale, as we hit the dusty trail, and those caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter marching right about, and those caissons go rolling along. And it's high, high, in the field until I read. Shout out your numbers loud and strong, for wherever you go, you will always know that those caissons go rolling along. For those caissons go rolling along. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sun. Hear the cock zooming to meet our thunder, and the boys giving the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flames from under, up with one hell of a roar. We live and bang, or go down in flames. Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
We're going to try some. Patty lost her voice over the weekend, of course. Her husband was going to step in as the soprano. He said he's been practicing. But when you see three women dressed alike, we're going to end with one more song. You expect to hear this song. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He was the famous trumpet vendor from Chicago way. He had a boogie sound that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. I liked to come good for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. But on a Juliana, he blows an 8 to the bar. In boogie rhythm, you can't blow a note if the bass and guitar isn't with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. So boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Yo! And when he plays boogie woogie bugle, he's as busy as a busy bee. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He puts the boys to sleep with boogie every night, and wakes them up to say when in the early bright they clap their hands and stamp their feet, cause they know how it goes when someone gives them a big whoa whoa. He wakes them up when he plays reveille. The boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. A root, a toot, a tooty out, a toot toot toot. He's blowing 8 to the bar. Can't blow it out if the bass and guitar isn't whoa with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. Yo!
Thank you very much. We are now open for business. There's cookies in there. So, thank you so much for coming.
Now, where do I shut this thing up?